EASKI, grifting as usual. Press play producer IC.
Everyone, for those who are unaware, this is Andy Mack. Now, Andy Mack is the #1 ambassador for the Akai products. You know, you've seen plenty of videos of him highlighting the MPC series for Akai, and this guy is a genius when it comes to production. I mean, he has countless videos of him making beats live, and not only that, he actually instructs the individuals on how to make beats and how to use all of the array of Akai products, like the MPC XL, right? The MPC Live and the MPC keys, etc. This guy is a seasoned professional musician, unlike our good friend EASKI. Now, the reason why I bring up Andy Mack, because Andy Mack is a treasure in the music production community. We need Andy Mack and we love Andy Mack. But remember back in the day when EASKI called Andy Mack a clown? Aww. Yes, EASKI called Andy Mack a clown. And not only did he do that, he constantly downed the Akai products. He said the Akai products were trash, and always making these statements about converters. Oh, we need to improve the converters. But hey, what EASKI doesn't tell you is that the newer machines are all 24-bit, right? 24-bit machines are not like the 12 and 16-bit machines of the past. These are newer machines with higher bit rates. So of course they're not going to sound exactly the same as the older machines. And plus you have newer components, right, that also will have to, that are input in these machines, which allow them to be 24-bit and 32-bit, right? This is just the future of sound. But does that mean these machines sound terrible? No. What you have to do is, if you want that sound, then of course you can also buy an older machine. And you can run the newer MPC XLs into something that's 12 or 16-bit, or run them through an external converter, or drop the bit rate of the sound and then bring that sound back into your recording apparatus. It's that simple. It's that simple. So yes, you can use the MPC XL or the MPC-X or the MPC Live and make tremendous music with these products. But according to EASKI, he said they were all trash. Remember that? I know all you minions for EASKI recall that, because you were the main ones who jumped on board to that notion, including myself. But I am reformed. I am reformed. So Andy Mack is a treasure, as I stated before. And unlike Andy Mack, you don't see Andy Mack bumming and panhandling for super chats. Nope. You don't see Andy Mack promoting fake phony consultations. Nope. You don't see Andy Mack falsely promoting gear. Nope. With his name on it. Even though it would be a very special gesture for Akai to have an Andy Mack version of the MPC. But is he that narcissistic and egotistical? No. Andy Mack is a very nice and humble guy. He has no problem answering any questions and showing you how to do stuff. Not only that, Our good friend EASKI has also called Andy Mack and asked him about how to do certain things. Then this is what he does. He gets the information from individuals like Andy Mack, and then he tries to sell that information to you. Free information that Andy Mack would give us for free, or would just put it in a video, an instructional video on YouTube for free. This is the difference between someone who's a grifter and someone who is for the community. Andy Mack is for the community, unlike EASKI. EASKI can't make any beats, never could make beats, never did make any beats. All he does is uses someone else's talent and put his name on it as if he made those accomplishments or created those works. So for those minions out there who still don't understand and get the picture, all I can say is I'm praying for you. And one day, hopefully, you will awaken from this nap.
A few moments later.
Now, I want to show everybody this. Now, you see all these countless videos of Andy Mack instructing people on how to use the Akai MPC products, right? He's making beats live. You see here, countless videos. Countless videos. Even has an academy right here where he makes beats live and shows people how to utilize the machine properly, right? Let me just click on one of these videos.
Which allow you to morph and glide between samples, where we've added 4 quadrants per pad, which you can actually even use for adding samples, which turns 16 pads into 64. We've added a brand new step sequencer, which is perfect for everything from electronic music to do. Designing the MPC Live 3, we looked.
Now I'm going to pause the video right here. Now you see Andy Mack can make beats live with no problems. Now ask yourself this question. When have you seen EASKI do the same? When have you ever seen EASKI make beats with ease like this in a live setting? You have never seen it. Never seen him literally turn the machine on, start making beats, start making songs, uncut, live. You have never seen that because the guy can't do it. He just can't. But yet he calls this man here, Andy Mack, he calls him a clown. I say again, EASKI calls Andy Mack a clown. You don't think there's something wrong with that?
All of the types of. So now that you've seen the new MPC expressive pads, let's dive in and make a beat, and I'll show you some of the features. I'm going to start with a melodic, which I've add movement over your. Once you've played your melodies, we can go to the arrangement view.
Now I'm going to pause it again. Now there's so many videos of Andy Mack making beats. So many. It's ridiculous. So many videos. Yet we don't have any videos of EASKI doing the same. No video of EASKI making beats. None. All he knows how to do is call Dominic Bazille for those little reflip beats and sounds. That's all he knows how to do. Call up Dominic or call up Thomas McCree. Hey, Tomcat, make a beat for me so I can put it, upload it to the MPC XL and play and press play. Hey, Dominic, make a reflip for me so I can play for my audience. But he never does anything. He never plays anything. He never creates anything. All he knows how to do is just press the play button. Create a video and he just pressed the play button, you know, leaving the false impression not a false impression, but the false impression of him actually being the original creator of that composition. And we all know that is not the case. So the only clown that I see here is EASKI. And that's why we have the curious case of EASKI. Man, it's crazy how they won't give CMT his proper flowers. Now, it's documented that CMT did all the beats, right? For all those tracks, those West Coast tracks, and all those hip hop down south and West Coast tracks of the 90s and early 2000s. CMT did all those beats. He even did the beat for Blast If I Have To. He even did the remix to the Naughty by Nature song that won a Grammy. But according to EASKI, he won the Grammy, but neither won a Grammy. It was a certificate. And CMT won the certificate because he did the beats. Now, it's sad that none of these individuals, right, will come up and step forward and give CMT his props and his flowers. They would rather side with the individual who has been perpetrating a fraud for years. To me, that's eye-opening. Why would you support an individual that's faking the funk? But the real one who actually did the work, you just simply ignore. That just goes to show you how disingenuous some people are and how easily fooled they can become when it comes to information. I mean, it's wild and ridiculous to me. It makes no sense. The comment section should be saying, wow, I didn't know that. Let's celebrate CMT. Let's give CMT his proper respect and his proper just due. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep promoting a fallacy. Keep promoting a myth. Keep promoting a lie. That's what we're going to do instead of promoting and supporting the individual who actually did the work.